Hi, I'm Sheila Vidal. I'm an independent life insurance broker at Freedom Equity Group. I was born and raised in the Philippines. And after graduating from physical therapy school, my mom, my younger sister, and I came to the United States to join my dad, who's been here already for a few years, so that we can be together as a family. And here I started working as a physical therapist. Came to Vallejo and lived here since 2000. I met my husband here. Together we have two amazing children, Amalia, who is 12 years old, and Jude, who is 4 years old. So when I came here, I was about 22 years old. Didn't really know how things worked, how the world turned. But I learned as I, met people and worked. And one of the biggest things that I learned working with patients who have had different types of illnesses, surgeries, injuries, either from work or outside of work, or have had a sudden diagnosis of cancer, stroke, or heart attack. The health insurance doesn't really pay for everything. That we could get our patients to a certain level with their health coverage, and then they have to actually pay more out of pocket in order to really get to where they wanted to be, in order to get back to their old life and go back to work. So the ones that are not able to afford to spend that extra money are kind of stuck, and they're in a lot of financial stress. They're worried about their bills. They want to go back to work because they didn't have any income coming in, and they have families that they needed to support. They have children, young children. And I could totally relate to that because I had a 4-year-old myself at that time. And I was thinking, shoot, what if this happened to me or my husband? I don't know what I'm going to do. I didn't have enough money saved in the bank that's going to last 6 months, 1 year, to pay for my home, to pay for my bills if I get sick and I can't work. So I started saving more. And that was hard because even though both my husband and I were working full time, we weren't really making more than enough to save, to have extra to save. So I started working more. I started taking on additional part-time jobs as a physical therapist. I was working a lot, and I was in a lot of stress too. So I had a miscarriage, and that was hard. We wanted another kid. We wanted another boy or girl to complete our family. So, I didn't really know how to deal with the loss of that miscarriage, that experience. I just went back to work soon after and just did what I kept doing what I was doing. So after another 1.5 years, it took a while. I got pregnant again, and we were excited. We were happy, but the baby didn't live longer than 6 months, and that was heartbreaking. That was the most painful thing I ever had to endure in my life. So it was at that point that I realized that I was doing more harm than good by working as much as I was working. So I took a break and just tried to, try to deal with the grief and the loss, and just take care of myself and my family, pick up the pieces again, figure out what I'm going to do. I really started to look at life a different way. What really is important to me? What what matters, and it's family. I realized that although I wanted to be financially secure, I wanted to have that time with my family. That's more important. I wanted to um, have control of my time, have more freedom, and be able to work from home and still, be financially secure. So in 2015, um, incidentally, I got pregnant again, and that's my son who's now 4 years old. 2015, I got introduced to Freedom Equity Group and the living benefits. And I thought I knew everything there is to know about life insurance, but I didn't. I didn't know about living benefits at that time. And when I really understood what living benefits are and that it could actually provide for my family if I were to get seriously ill, and also be there if I pass away unexpectedly, just like a life insurance would be. Um, that that became the solution that I needed, that I've been looking for all this time, and I wish I'd known about it all this time. And so it made such a huge impact in our lives. It made me financially secure. And at the same time, they have a business model that actually helps people like me to start a business and have more control of their time. And the Freedom Equity Group had definitely helped me meet those two objectives of having time freedom and financial freedom. So thank you, Freedom Equity Group. I'm truly, truly glad that I, went through this journey and found my way here as an independent life insurance broker, helping people and their families to become financially secure, making an impact in their lives, and helping them do right by the people that they love, just like I did right for my family. Thank you so much for listening.